Hey guys, how's it going? Let's see if we can wrap up Monkey Island today, shall we? Just give me a moment here. Oh, wait, I'm not even sharing it yet. There we go. And wait a minute, I just realized I didn't even put out my tweet yet about this. Come on, come on. Just a moment, guys. I'm just getting everything set up. Okay, now we're good to go.
Hey, Wally. What was the deal with all the crazy maps on Monkey Island?
I made the map to the secret, and a darn good one, I might add. But what other people do with it after purchase is not my legal responsibility.
Why didn't you tell me the map said the secret was right across the street? That would have saved me a lot of time.
Sorry, but I was all NDA'd up on that one.
If you got a sea map of the local area, can you jot down the locations of Terror Island and Bermuda?
No problem. I'll also add a few extras. The ship tracking feature is going to blow your mind. It's a little trick, I know. You need to be able to go the extra mile if you want to make it in the big time, like me. Be careful. The last pirates I made a map to Terror Island for were never seen again. And Bermuda can chill you to the bone. Not many pirates want to head up there. Oh, and when you get to Scurvy Island, say hi to Elaine for me.
Thanks, Wally. And sorry about blowing you up that one time. Hey, Wally. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Bye.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hello again. Would your mother perhaps have been known as Old Mrs. Smith? Whitey Bones said something about an old Mrs. Smith.
Well, I didn't call her that, but I suppose some people did, mainly when she was older.
Have you heard of the Golden Keys?
Sure. My mother had one of them.
Had?
She left it to me in her will.
I will pay you any amount of money you like for your mother's key.
When my mother died, her personal possessions went into probate with the court. When they came out of probate, I was still too devastated to claim them. As you can see from this letter the court sent, they and the key have been destroyed.
Well, this is an unexpected wrinkle. It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
What happened to your mother's golden...
As you can see from the letter I gave you,
I think I'll browse around a bit.
try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Hey! Thanks, Carla. Good luck. Guybrush,
Hi.
I want to hear all about the secret, but I've got to go back to Scurvy Island right now. Let's talk later.
Okay. How about that earthquake? I was a little worried about the mansion being built on a precarious cliff and all.
The mansion's fine. And so am I. Thanks for asking.
Have you seen the line of people outside?
Those are citizens who were affected by the quake. But there isn't any money in the coffers to support the relief effort. I'm basically handing out IOUs.
Can I get in on some of that sweet, sweet disaster relief?
I already told you there's no money. I'm handing out IOUs.
I'll take what I can get.
Fine. It's not real money anyway. I have to list a purpose, so what's it for?
I want to rebuild local businesses.
I'm sure you'll have public support on that one. This is just a promise from the town to back your relief project at a later date. Don't get too excited.
What would you say if the governor authorized funds for the rebuilding of the gum bar at an unspecified future date?
She did? That's fantastic. I'll have a sunken area that catches grog spills for recycling and a medical triage room. Excuse me, lots to plan.
Okay if I take this cookbook back now?
Sure, of course.
Not done with my drink.
It's nicely dried. I think I'll fill up my coat pockets with this bulky firewood. Stan's building collapsed. This place looks like an earthquake hit it. remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. Tell me about this flag.
Oh, it's a super valuable artifact I recently acquired. One of Bella Fisher's original pirate flags. One of only 3 known to exist.
It's locked.
Meanwhile,
You're right. It won't budge.
It's strong magic. I can still get it open with a spell, but I need a good power spot.
It beats trying to find the keys. We don't even know where to start. It could take forever. Only a fool would do that.
I know an excellent place for power spells, but it's not on this island.
No problem. We can craft it there and then come back here.
We'll take my ship.
I'll stay here to keep an eye on the safe.
And steal the secret yourself? I don't think so.
Stop it. Clearly, no one trusts anyone to stay behind.
hey, Chris, up,
If
nerd?
someone else finds out the thing is here.
The only map is lost somewhere on Monkey Island. Probably eaten by a wild boar by now.
The map maker knows it's here. I've got a bone to pick with him anyway. I'm thinking maybe one of the large ones in the leg.
Oh, how you doing, no, Tris?
Ah, Scurvy Island. This is where Elaine's been growing all the limes for the Marley Foundation's Scurvy Project. She's probably back here by now. I can't wait to see her.
Aww.
Elaine? Are you decent? Hello? Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I sat for this portrait too. I pinched a yak with it once, and then I sort of accidentally pinched the staple remover. I had it for years before I remembered to give it back to Elaine. She was happy and mad at the same time. Snappy.
A building.
Hi, I'm working due west of Driftwood Beach and due south of camp today. Pirates used to have to steal this from Elaine to prove themselves. No, at least that's what they told me when they made me do it. Hi, I'm working due west of Driftwood Beach and due south of camp today. Wow, Elaine sure has been busy. These groves go on forever.
Hey, James.
Hi.
Hi.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a tropical paradise like this?
Harvesting limes for the foundation and waiting for a ruggedly handsome pirate to stop by. What happened to the voodoo shop? Did you get the secret?
There was a complication.
Isn't there always?
A big, heavy rectangular complication with 5 keyholes and a secret inside.
Well, that sounds daunting. What about LeChuck and Captain Madison?
They weren't there, oddly enough.
Well, be careful.
A picture of us on your desk was torn in half.
Yes. Sorry you saw that. There was an incident with a seagull. It flew away with you into the lime groves. I looked, but I couldn't find you.
I see. How's your project going?
The project has hit a snag. We have plenty of limes, as you can see, but people are refusing to take them. They say they don't like the taste, and they don't believe they'll help with scurvy. And they don't want to sacrifice valuable cargo space that can be used for booty. As an elected official, I could have issued an edict, but as a private citizen, I have to convince people. I tried this flyer.
Yeah, I've read part of this.
I know it's terribly dry, but the facts are there.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
It's basically a sales and marketing problem, and neither of us is an expert in either of those things.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I'll hang on to the flyer. Maybe I can find a sales and marketing expert to look at it.
Okay.
It does have the hotties, yeah.
Can you spare any limes?
You can take a few. Well, like I said, I'm having trouble giving them away.
Where do I find the mint groves? The bird has a torn picture in its nest. Is that a picture of me? Oh, that bird needs an attitude adjustment.
Halt, ship! If that's what you can call that.
I made it myself. It's a source of pride.
This is a scurvy inspection point. The law requires that you're carrying limes before I allow you to proceed north.
Here, look, I have limes, see?
To proceed north, you'll have to fill out a customs declaration form. Name?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Fill this out and be completely honest. right, let's see how you've done. Well, we have a problem right off the start. We don't allow pirates on Bermuda. I'm going to have to request that you leave the...
Does it help if I...
No. Back so soon to proceed. Name?
Guybrush
Streetfield is out.
So they don't allow pirates. Okay, avoid that then. Got it.
Right, let's see how you've done. Good answer. Interesting you would check that one. Good penmanship. Not checking that was smart. Okay, this looks in order. You may proceed with full approval of the Bermuda Port Authority.
Bermuda!
The bucket filled to the brim with rotten fish bones. Hi. Any chance I could get inside the quarry?
Not many try to get in here, just out. What's the purpose of your visit?
It's a social call.
We do have a visitation policy, but it's quite strict. Who are you here to see?
Does it matter?
I'm afraid it does, yes.
Nice view. Roaring fire, melting ice. Very hoogly.
Higgly.
Welcome, loyal subject.
These matches are specially formulated for freezing temperatures. It's slowly filling up with castle. Your Majesty?
No need to be so formal. This is Bermuda. You're Guybrush Threepwood, aren't you? I'm Odina the Ninth. I know your wife.
You do look familiar. Maybe I saw you in a cutscene or something.
I've been to your house, but I wouldn't expect you to remember it. You were busy drawing a lot of lines on an old map.
Yeah, that does sound like me.
What brings you north of the 19th parallel, Guybrush?
Is that one of the golden keys on your head?
Welded to my crown. That's correct. The Crown of Keys is a ceremonial artifact worn by the reigning queen of Bermuda. It was originally fashioned from the house keys of the citizens as a gesture of trust.
And or submission?
My predecessor as queen is the one who added the golden key. I think it gives a certain pizzazz.
Can I borrow it?
Nice try. You may touch the crown if and when you become queen, and not before.
Become queen? Interesting. Hypothetically, how exactly would a person become queen of Bermuda?
You have to earn it, win it, wrest it from the iron grip of the previous queen. Most people can't manage that, of course. But by the traditions of Bermuda, all are welcome to try. To become queen, you must show your qualifications by defeating the current queen in 3 contests. The contests test your heartiness, your seriousness, and your intelligence.
3 trials. It's just like becoming a pirate.
It's nothing like becoming a pirate.
Well, except for the 3 trials part.
Contests. They're contests.
I challenge you to the contest of intelligence.
Come with me. We've got to go downtown. See that triangle? There are 3 of them here in the building. 1 for each contest. When you want to formally issue a challenge, you ring the triangle.
Dios mío. Another challenge.
Dios mío.
Welcome, Your Majesty and Mr. Threepwood, to the contest of intelligence. In front of each of you is an advanced algebra problem. You are to solve it as completely as you can, and remember to show your work. No peeking, no copying, no swapping papers, and no cheating whatsoever. I will return in 20 seconds to grade your papers. Your time starts now.
No copying. No funny business, Buster.
I don't have the slightest idea how to solve an algebra problem.
Time's up. I'll take your papers. No surprise, Queen Odina has delivered a clear and correct answer with us. Mr. Threepwood has written the words, correct. Queen Odina is the...
Better luck next time.
Really, Guybrush? Wow, didn't even try.
Hello? Anyone up there patrolling the deck? Ready to kick me into the sea? Sounds like the coast is clear. I hope. Unless it's a trap.
You are a disgrace to the pirating profession.
I'm more focused on the staying alive profession right now, thanks. So far, so good. So, obviously I'm actually Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. Again. I assume that's your real skin this time?
Yeah, sorry for tricking you with the other 2.
2?
1. Math's not my best subject.
Either way, don't worry about it. You're LeChuck's rival, not mine. I've got better things to worry about. Also, I enjoyed the book you brought me.
Where is everybody?
Flambe's up in the crow's nest. Odds are he's sleeping. Iron Rose said she was running an errand. The rest went with LeChuck on that other ship.
Would that be Captain Madison's ship?
I think that's right.
Interesting. Remind me why Flambe still has a job? He doesn't do anything.
He's handy to have around when we have to fix things below the waterline at night.
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
Still not funny.
An empty demon pepper box. Looks like Putra replenished her supplies.
Yeah, but where's Putra? Hey there, Puma.
Hey, Guybrush!
It's been reduced to rubble. Otis. What are we going to do with you?
I didn't do anything this time. I was framed.
Where's Stan? Did they let him go?
No, Stan got sentenced to hard time. Did you know he was representing himself?
I've heard that's unwise.
They took him to the ice quarry on Bermuda.
What did you do to get arrested this time?
Nothing! I was just standing there minding my own business, applying for earthquake relief. Did you know you're only allowed to do that once?
There is no justice.
Ah! Oh, wait.
Ah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for returning my book. Maybe you have learned to be responsible.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine.
Thanks. I won't let you down.
How many times did I play? Well, this one is the most recent one, so not that many. I don't have the answers here memorized.
Welcome to the Cod's Wallop, Threepwood.
Thanks.
We feature the freshest fish on the block, and the freshest company as well.
Whether you're here to buy or just pass the time, we don't mind. Though, of course, we do prefer it if you make a purchase.
Do you recommend anything in particular?
The fish!
What are these little yellow guys?
They're lump suckers. Easy to eat and great for sucking out cysts and boils.
I'd like to buy some lump suckers.
Cute little fellas, aren't they? Here's a box full. Should be plenty. You want me to run a tab for you?
Sure. Thanks. I'd like to visit a prisoner, please.
Who are you here to see?
Stan.
We do have a Stan. I'm a little surprised he'd have a visitor. Can you prove you know him?
I can describe him. Loud jacket. Never stops moving his arms. Or his lips.
That does sound like him. But I'm supposed to see some actual physical evidence. Just bring me
something that shows you two have ever been in a room together. That way, I can tell my my boss that
My
I did my
father.
job.
That ought to give it some zip.
You know what, Tris, give me one sec. Give me one sec. Yeah, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell, dude?
This is torn from a portrait of Elaine and me.
Puma, you realize the position you're putting me in still, right? Come on, man. Seriously, what the hell? She deserved it? Really? I want you to give me a justification for that. No, Puma, I want justification for that, because that is beyond...
Hello.
No. Tris, don't leave. Tris, don't leave. Puma, I'm sorry, but no. I am not going to allow someone to be on here who's going to be bad-mouthing my friends on their channel. I'm sorry, dude. I do not want other people who I've had around. I've told you this before. I mean, people who I've had around here, if they're going to feel uncomfortable with you around, then yeah, no. I don't care if you treated me personally disrespectfully. You've treated my friends disrespectfully, and with that, you get the boot. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not going to allow it where you're going to badmouth my friends on your channel or wherever. They see it, they come here and feel uncomfortable with you around. So you are gone, dude. I warned you. I did warn you that this would happen if you kept doing it, but you feel you are entitled to still do it, and there should be no consequences for your actions. Well, buddy, there is consequences for your action. You could say it's free speech, it ain't, but that doesn't mean you're free from consequences. This is the consequences for your action. You've made other people feel uncomfortable, so you are gone. I don't care if you're going to complain about me to others. I don't care. No, Tris, I understand that, Tris. I do. And Tris, I do understand it, but I don't want to be friends with a guy like him. All right? That's why I am making the pick, because I did warn him, Tris. I did warn him. And I do not like it how him doing his stuff makes things uncomfortable for others. So I don't care. All right. I'm making my choice. He's free to do and say whatever he wants, Hans, but I made my choice. He's gone because he's making you and he's made others feel uncomfortable already. So, yeah. Unless he can prove that he is not going to just badmouth you guys and then expect this to be his safe haven, yeah, no, I'm not going to allow that. I'm not going to allow safe haven for those guys.
Now, you guys fish. Have you ever heard of someone called Bella Fisher?
Bella Fisher. Aye, she could spin a yarn from Port Royal to Trinidad and back again. And a consummate angler she was.
What?
Good at fishing. She had a secret fishing spot, she did. More bounteous than the whole rest of the sea together. She probably rests there now, being as she did disappear on a fishing trip. No one
Thank
knows
you,
the
Trez, and
location,
you are truly
though
a
'tis
good
rumored
girl,
that she left
a good
clues
woman, all
as to
right?
its whereabouts.
That's why I defend you. That's why you and I are such good friends.
Did Bella Fisher ever show you a big fancy key?
No, I don't think so. Not to my memory.
Just thought I'd check. Can I trade in my fish for some other ones?
Talk to the grizzly gentleman at the counter about that, please. Yeah, it's my ship.
Are the blowfish for sale?
No, indeed. These are for personal use. They're excellent for bourbon contests. Care to join us?
Don't mind if I do.
Winner gets to keep the blowfish. Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
Can I trade in my fish for some other ones?
Always happy to take a trade in. Today we've got hagfish, toadfish, linehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. What'll it be?
Bloater.
I'll put it on your tab.
Thanks.
I just don't get why some of these guys think they can go about, badmouth people behind their backs and then have a safe haven on other channels. I don't get it. I don't get why they think they can do that. Yeah, that would be a good one. Cutavia, of course.
I'll make this quick. I don't know when LeChuck's coming back. Hey, Bob, would you like to read this book? It's about a voyage that never ends.
Sounds interesting. And long. Here's your joke book back.
But yeah, I love the animation on this. Too bad the also what caused some controversy was because people were complaining about it. But like, it's gorgeous. Look at it. Hey, Raymond.
Today's contest of hardiness will feature hagfish.
Oh, I gotta go back and swap this for a hagfish. Okay. Yeah, they have paws.
Hello.
Can I trade in my fish for some other ones?
Always happy to take a trade in. Today we've got hagfish, toadfish.
Hagfish.
I'll put it on your tab.
Thanks.
Uh-oh.
Wally? What happened here? Wally's shop has been ransacked. Wally, can you hear me? Are you okay? I guess he's not here. And he's probably not okay.
Cool, very cool. Yeah, pretty well. To be fair, he wasn't being a jackass per se, but it was pointed out that he's still continuing to badmouth Tristan on his channel, and I'm not going to allow someone to do that. Use this place as a safe haven so they can keep on trashing my friends. I am not going to allow that.
That ought to give it some zip.
Oh, a challenge.
So yep, we've got to get these 5 golden keys.
Ladies and gentlemen, although your appetite for this nauseating affair never ceases to amaze me, it is my solemn duty to adjudicate this, the contest of heartiness. As you are all thoroughly aware, the objective is to successfully and permanently consume more raw fish than your opponent. Today's challenge fish is hagfish. In the defender's chair, the cast iron stomach of Otina IX, reigning Queen of Bermuda and undisputed heartiness champion. And in the challenger's chair, all the way from the Southern Caribbean, still in possession of nearly all of his original teeth, the newcomer, Guybrush Threepwood. If you would each now select your first fish and place it on the plate in front of you. Ooh. Yeah. And now, let the eating commence.
Oh.
Two bites? That's more than she ate, right? I can stop now?
Yes, you can stop if you like. Ladies and gentlemen, your new champion of heartiness with 2 bites to the Queen's Swan is Mr.
Are you trying to make me hooded? No, I am not. Hooded, no, I am not mad whatsoever.
One contest down.
But I'm still up for us to do a Pro Teachers Noob style whenever you're free.
You found it like this?
It was over 200 years old. It's the only one on the island. An irreplaceable natural resource. What are we supposed to do with it now? Make thanks?
How many people besides yourself even know the location of this tree?
Not many at all. I did tell someone about it just recently, but...
But what? Who was it?
Well, coincidence.
It was Guybrush.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, we present for only the
Yeah,
11th
yeah.
time this week, the contest of seriousness.
Woo! Yip yip!
On this side, the reigning queen, Odina the Ninth of Bermuda. And on this side, the challenger, Guybrush Threepwood, currently unemployed and of no fixed address. If you will all come to order, the contest will begin. The first contestant to laugh is the loser.
Have you heard the one about the guy who put an ice cube on a scurvy dog? He said it was chilly.
Is that the best you've got? Why do demons have horns on their heads? Because they're too uncomfortable under the arms.
Oop, I won!
I've never heard that one before.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Guybrush Threepwood.
Where did you get that book? I'm confiscating this.
Of course she is!
Only one more contest to go.
Ah, I know what to do. That's cool to hear, Pika.
I will return in 20 seconds to grade your papers. Your time starts now. Time's up. I'll take your papers. I am most surprised by this, but the evidence is clear. Mr. Threepwood is the winner.
How is that possible?
Clean living, regular exercise, and a brain like a mountain.
Dense, motionless, and shaped by erosion. You can see the difficulty I'm having.
I can. Better luck next time.
And so...
Citizens of Bermuda, Mr. Guybrush Threepwood has somehow successfully bested our beloved Queen Odina at all three of our traditional challenges. We are gathered to complete an orderly and peaceful transfer of power.
Should I sit on the throne or something?
There are some customary vows.
Vows? Nobody mentioned any vowing.
Will you faithfully uphold the honor and dignity of Bermuda in your every thought and deed?
Sure.
And will you promise to enforce and obey the laws of Bermuda?
Of course.
Do you swear to defend and protect the people of Bermuda, sacrificing your own life or limbs if necessary?
Okay, I guess so.
And will you gracefully accept all challenges to your heartiness, your seriousness, and your intelligence?
No problem.
Very well. Citizens of Bermuda, your new queen, Guybrush Threepwood.
Queen Guybrush.
Congratulations. If you want my advice,
give me the crown already.
I hope you like spending all your time doing the 3 challenges. Because that's basically what your job is now. I'm off to write my memoirs.
Oh no, Guybrush, what are you doing? Guybrush! Oh no! Dude!
Oh, as your queen, I've decided to reshape the government as a worker-owned collective. That's why I've symbolically destroyed the crown. Why don't you all take a key? You get a key. And you get one. And you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got places to be.
Oh, dear Guybrush. Meanwhile...
Threepwood, alive? How is that possible?
Someone saw him talking to an old crone on Low Street. I confirmed it myself.
I'm more concerned about the crone than Threepwood. Who is she?
Just some old bag of bones. Don't worry about her. I took care of her.
Excellent.
She did have a key on her. A big, fancy gold one. Do you want it?
No. We don't need the keys. We have a better way. Just put it where Threepwood won't get it.
Like where?
I don't care. Use your imagination.
Yes, Captain.
Now, I have another task for you. You'll need to pick up a few things from our ship on the way.
Oh, dear.
What do you think of this picture of me and my extremely dear friend Stan together? We had it painted at our local Muskrat Club meeting.
You look real close. All right, you can go in and see him, but no escapes.
I wouldn't dream of it.
You don't want to be right there when I open the gate. Go stand next to his stump.
Ooh.
All clear.
Yep, you get a key. You get a key. Where are you, Stan? There he is.
Hey, Stan.
Hi there, son. Nice to see you. What are you in for?
Nothing. I came to see you.
Always a good idea, son. When you need something, come see Stan. And you've picked a good time because I have seen the future. I want you to consider these two words. Ice. Sculpture. Separately, they're exciting. Strength.
Stan. I don't think so.
Don't wait too long. They're selling like hotcakes.
How about I bust you out of here? I might or might not know a competent locksmith who could take care of those shackles.
Oh no, son, I can't escape. Wouldn't be wise. I'm only in for a month after all. Got a copy of the judge's order right here. Yeah, I sure did get off light. Lucky for me, they never caught on to my pyramid scheme, or I'd probably be doing 10 years.
Uh-oh.
This place sure is quiet.
That's what productivity sounds like.
I think I'll poke around a little.
You enjoy yourself, son.
I can read the serial number. I'll copy it down. It looks like a secret escape tunnel. Looks like a prisoner escaped. Probably through that tunnel.
Stay back! I can see you! How did you find me?
I just sailed up and here you were.
Who are you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Are you alone?
No, I'm happily married.
Did you know that gifts between married couples are non-taxable?
I didn't. That's good advice.
I'm Ned Filigree, accountant. I don't mean to be rude, it's just that I'm in hiding.
I'm on a quest to recover the secret of Monkey Island.
That's a good move. I've heard the secret is a one-of-a-kind intangible, which means you can assign it whatever value you want to. Also, since it's very old, you can claim a lot of...
Wait, are you trying to tell me I'm going to have to pay taxes on the secret?
Not if you're smart about it.
I'm going to explore the island a little bit.
Holler if you find anything interesting.
Agreed, Tristan. Boy, we got
Easy,
snowy
Ned.
hard.
He's not coming. He's in jail for...
Nothing to see but a lot of corrosion.
Hey, that's my chest! I admit it. I know Stan, so what of it? You can't prove anything.
I think you might be interested in this judicial order in the case against Stan S. Stanman.
Ah! What's this? Only a month? Oh no! Take these records! Get them to the courthouse on Bermuda! They'll know what to do with them. It's very damaging stuff. Stan will get 10 years at a minimum. I take care of it myself, but I've got to pack for witness protection. Oh, goodness!
Can I have the picture?
Not now, I'm packing.
Weirdly, this island seems even smaller now that there's no one here.
Be right back in a sec. Hey Tris, why don't you just agree you hate weather in general unless it's warm? Hey Bianca.
Your Honor, I submit this satchel bursting with incriminating financial documents as Exhibit A in Everyone v. Stan.
The evidence is so entered. The court requires that Ned Filigree swear an affidavit if said evidence is to be accepted.
Counsel for the aggrieved withdraws the damning exhibit, but reserves the right to resubmit at a later date.
Court is adjourned.
What I like about this game is is this here. Okay, that's what I thought I had to do.
There is a lot of junk in here, but I think I see the evidence that will lock Stan up for a long, long time. This should clear up any issues about who I am.
Do you hereby swear under oath and penalty of incarceration that you are Ned Filigree and the documents you are submitting are true and legal?
Damn straight.
Order. Order in the court. There will be no more outbursts of profanity in this courtroom. In light of this new evidence, I hereby sentence Stan to 10 years of hard labor in the ice quarry with no chance of parole.
Trish.
Please retain this legally binding documents for your records.
May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
The Queen of Bermuda is always allowed to approach the bench. Court is now in session. Judge Plank.
I have no business with the court, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
Court is adjourned. But yeah, I love, like I said, like Trish said earlier, I love the animation here. It is so good. And the writing on the puzzles on here are much easier, and that hint book actually is very interesting.
Hi there.
Hi there. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. A shackle key, eh? Special extreme cold hardened version. They don't even make these shackles anymore.
Agreed.
I guess you've had them a while?
Oh, yeah, they've been in my family for generations.
You just zip right through with the running. Boom.
It's the secret tunnel to the ice quarry. I have some disturbing news about your sentence.
10 years? Oh no, I can do a month standing on my head, but not 10 years. You gotta get me out of here.
Consider it done.
Unlock it already. I can't do it myself because my hands won't stop moving. Ah, freedom. Now let's get out of here before they come by to refrost the shackles. There's a handy tunnel over there where Chisel Pete escaped a few days ago.
I'd like to ask you for a favor in return. It has to do with limes and scurvy.
I'm so glad you could come, Mr. Stanman.
Always happy to help out a fellow entrepreneur in a non-competing industry. Let's get right to it. Your target market are pirates. Mostly young, mostly male. Plagued with adrenaline issues and itchy trigger fingers. They don't care about their lives, they care about image. They want products that will help them be the hottest, the coolest, the freshest. Whichever, it's the est part that matters.
How about the alivest?
I like your thinking, but aim higher. We'll start with branding. Lime is the residue in a bathtub. It's thin, it's unappealing. Saying it out loud sounds like whining. We need something with sizzle, with edge, like razor bombs or sour bombs or something.
I see what you mean. Guybrush, you were once a young man with adrenaline issues. What do you
I
think?
love how he just like that.
Saber fruit.
I like it, I like it. You've got a future. Your promo flyer has also got to go. Now let me just show you what I'm thinking. Talking about health benefits is fine. In fact, I think we need to exaggerate those just a little bit. What we need to avoid is science. People don't trust it, at least not the real kind. We want snake oil, crystal vibrations. The more miraculous and improbable it sounds, the better.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with lying.
Then we won't put it into words. We'll use a picture. Pictures don't lie, they imply. Guybrush, if Saberfruit could do anything in the world for you, what would you want it to be?
Find the secret of Monkey Island?
Guybrush!
That's good, but I'm thinking more along the lines of a superpower.
Irresistible charm?
You've already got that.
Aw.
Everybody wants to be charming. That's perfect. Now, lastly, we need a call to action. Get cold, or go dark, or take that.
No, I do not like this better than
Don't
some of
need
the
to.
other start
It's just
aisles.
a short, punchy slogan that
I
sounds like you're
prefer, and to
supposed
be
to do
honest, I
something
prefer
right
the
now.
ones from Tails most of all. No, Curse, then Tails.
Bite these.
Almost too meaningful, but I think we can work with it.
I mean, this one is still good, and it's still better than Escape's art
This
style.
is your new flyer.
Bite these! Hey, also cure scurvy.
Show people this, and they'll be begging for your product. Name your price. Firstborn, anything.
Actually, we'll be giving them away. This is a public health initiative.
What? Well, now that's just crazy talk. You don't give away the prize bull just because people need bulls, if you follow me.
I'm definitely sensing some bull here, if you follow me.
Well, it's about time to close anyway. You can mail me my cut. I'm out of here. Don't follow me.
Your cut? Now, wait just a minute.
I'll just borrow this for a little while.
Oh, at the Raymond, at the end of Tales, he got his hand back. It got restored.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Permission to come aboard.
Afraid we can't let you do that.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
This isn't a protocol issue.
Although we do enjoy a good protocol.
Are you going to let me talk?
Apparently, that's what you enjoy doing.
There's been a deadly scurvy outbreak on the ship. We're under strict quarantine, so we don't infect others with this deadly pathogen.
I have some exciting scurvy news for you. Read this.
Saber fruit, the new amazing miracle fruit. Regrows hair, removes belly fat. Also cures scurvy. Fantastic! Have you got any of these miracle saber fruits?
Sure thing. Right here. These little green guys.
You're sure there's no science in them?
Check the flyer. You won't find a whiff of science.
We're saved!
Bite these, and welcome aboard!
Nope, I got one flag. I need the other two. Meanwhile...
It was a priceless cultural artifact, handed down through the generations. He smashed it to smithereens before I was even out of the building. To say nothing of the government, which is now in complete turmoil. The people have no idea what a worker-owned collective even is.
I'm very sorry for your losses.
Judge Plank said he had a wild look, like something was trying to push its way out of his head through his eyes. Sane people don't look like that.
Oh, dear. No, that's the joke. That's the joke. Uh-oh, Terror Island.
It's not one of the golden keys, but any key is a good key in my book. Just a dead end. Sounds a little creep. Looks like another greedy pirate who met a sordid fate. Yeah, this place gives me the creep.
Yeah, it gives me the creeps too. I don't know. It seems like they did it just for this game. But I'm so glad he did learn how to sprint.
It's locked. It says XYZ. I can't quite get it off of there. I can't quite get it off of there.
That's what I thought. Use the knife.
I'm not walking any farther. It's way too dark. Okay, it's lit. It says, warning, you are about to enter a maze of twisty passages, mostly very similar. Looks like someone forgot to pick up their trash. XYZZY. Wow, neat! It's magic!
Creepy music.
XYZZY.
See you, Raymond.
It says
Oh, wait, I just realized I need some.
XYZZY.
I'm gonna enter some water soon. I bet.
Whatever it is, I don't think it wants me around. I'm sure he won't mind if I borrow some demon fire.
That'll be much better. Demon fire can actually be also underwater.
It says XYZZY. It looks really deep. Okay, here goes. Looking at these ribs is making me hungry. Whoa!
Oh!
No!
Ow!
Oh! Ow! Oh! Ow!
Hey, Herman!
Ow!
Lucky thing you landed on my bed.
Herman Toothrot?
I think so. It's been a while. Names do funny things when you're not using them.
How have you been?
Meh.
Have you been in this cave very long?
Well, not in geologic terms. As a percentage of the total number of years of existence of the cave itself, it would be a small number. On a human scale, however, yes! It all depends on your perspective.
I'm looking for a golden key.
Sounds like something I might have read in a book once. Are you a fictional character?
Not that I'm aware of. I think I'll have a look around.
I'll be here when you finish the grand tour.
It's a golden key.
No touching!
You were hunting for the keys too. That's how you got stuck here.
Is it? I suppose that would make sense.
Let's make a deal for the key.
I'm pretty sure I wanted it for a reason, but a decade or so in a dark cave can do funny things to your memory. So, get me out of here, and then I'll let you have the key.
If you let me have the key, then I'll get you out of the cave.
That sounds good. As long as it's escape first, key afterward.
How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
Just give me the key already.
No!
Give me that key.
Ow!
I need it.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
I'm eager to see how you're gonna get us out of here now.
XYZZY. Well, that wasn't so hard.
What happened to Mr. Toothrot?
When?
Did you get him out of the cave? How'd you do it?
That's not part of this story.
Oh, okay.
Aww. Meanwhile...
So, the Swabby says, the mop or the bucket?
There are so many other things I could be doing right now. Why is that spell taking so long?
Relax. Lila knows what she's doing. My mother always used to say, good pizza takes time.
That's idiotic.
Are you insulting me or me mama?
Yes.
Now this seems worthwhile.
Pizza!
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good.
It looks just like the one in the display case. I'll just leave the replica flag in its place. Maybe you won't notice the real flag.
Meanwhile,
they were all in on it, but Threepwood was the ringleader. First, he's banging me and the other skulls around with a femur, forcing us to sing musical notes against our will. Then he's shouting nonsense like a drunk parrot, and he takes a bite out of a squid's arm. Right after that, that's when the earthquake started.
Still, it could be a coincidence.
You find a shark in your swimming pool, that's not a coincidence.
Oh dear.
Hello.
What's that flag with all the holes in it?
Quite proud of that. We caught it up in a fishing net one day. 'Tis one of the signature flags of Bella Fisher herself.
Bella Fisher? That was Bella Fisher's flag?
That's what I said, yes.
Is the flag for sale?
Bite your tongue. That's property of the chums.
With the who?
No one. It's too late. The bait's out of the bag. We might as well tell him.
Yeah, tell me.
The Chums is by way of being a semi-secret society of anglers. Indeed, a bit more semi than we were just a minute ago. Sorry.
Anglers?
That means people who fish. Mostly we tell stories. Aye, stories about fish.
Can I join the Chums?
Well...
I can tell a good story.
Have you got any good fish stories?
Yeah. One time, I was swallowed by a manatee.
Aye, stop right there. Let me give you some advice. Make the story about a whale instead.
But it wasn't a whale. It was a manatee.
No one knows what a manatee is. Trust me, make it a whale. It'll be better.
Okay.
Now, because I like your enthusiasm, and for no other reason, I'm going to induct you into the Chums.
Yes!
Take this fishing lure. Other Chums will have these too, on their clothes or displayed somewhere. Go out and find them, show them your lure, and tell them your story. They'll give you advice.
I'm great at taking advice.
Learn all you can, then come back here and tell us your story again.
Where can I find Chums who aren't you guys?
You could start with that young pirate that hangs around at the Scum Bar. Don't tell him where to start. He's supposed to look for the lures. Sorry.
Hello? like her to leave the place unlocked. Also, I smell brimstone and beard oil. LeChuck's been here, and that magical
Hey,
glow on
good
the safe is
guy.
new. I bet that's his work. Unless it's Captain Lila. I don't know what this glow means, but I bet it means LeChuck. Or Madison. Either way, I'd better find the keys soon. Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
You know, what your story needs is a part to set the stage, to let us know what's going on and who the people are. It should come at the beginning, like
A beginning?
like a beginning, exactly. Like, I was on the deck of a burning Spanish galleon with Horseface and Ichijo. And then all of a sudden, and then you take it from there. Want to give it a try?
Okay. The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
Yeah, that's the way. Obviously, you're new at this, but don't worry. Other chums can show you more of the ropes.
Okay. Don't get any funny ideas while I'm away from the ship.
No problem. I'll pretend I'm one of the writers.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
You know what? I think your story would really benefit from some colorful description. Like when I hook a fish. I don't just say I hooked a fish. I say there was a majestic fish, glistening like liquid silver.
By the way, that's Rob
dashing through
Paulson.
the waves, stretching my line out like the truth in a schoolboy's mouth.
Oh, that does seem a little more gripping.
Want to give it a try?
Okay. The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons.
Dazzling. I can see you're developing your flight feathers. Keep talking to other chums and you'll really learn to soar.
I'll do that. It's a sculpture of yours truly. My jawline has never looked so chiseled. I submit these official-looking documents to the court, seeking a reprieve from destruction.
Order! Order in the court. Upon review of said order, the court finds that due to procedural backlog, the listed items have not been destroyed.
Except for the fancy box that Brat from accounting took.
The legality of the aforementioned document having been presented is verified. Presenting pleadant may therefore take possession of said items.
I have no idea what you just said, but thanks for the key.
Order! Order in the court! Outbursts of thanks will not be tolerated.
So I got another key. So 1, 2, 3 keys. Oh, wait, I gotta go back. I just forgot. I got another chum person to talk to.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed.
Listen, let me tell you something about anglers.
By which you mean people who fish?
Right, but if you are one, you'd say angler.
I would?
Every subculture has its own special language, words with significance specific to that subculture. When you use them, you convey both meaning and membership.
That sounds good.
That's why authentic sounding fish stories always have plenty of angler lingo. For example, I wouldn't tell people a big fish broke my string. I'd say I was jigging with a hard bait when a strike from a lunker snapped my leader.
That's both highly specific and difficult to understand.
Exactly the point. Want to give it a try?
Okay. The pirate hunter and then all... My ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a...
Yeah, that's the way. I have given you my best tip. See...
I'll do that. Hi.
Hi.
Yep, she's an angler.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Guybrush, you've joined the chums. I'm glad. Maybe a new hobby will help you get your mind off the secret.
Sure.
Well, let's hear what you got.
The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden... my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one.
That's nice, Guybrush, but I think you've left out the most interesting part. What was it like inside the whale? What happened in there? People want to hear about the experience.
That makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Okay. The pirate hunter, and then... my ship was swallowed... Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese. One false move, and you'd be wearing Jonah's overcoat.
I think you've got it. This could be a whole new path for you, Guybrush. You know who you should talk to? Locksmith, at Smith's Locks on Melee.
Thanks.
Aww. Chum chomping, he said. Chum chomping.
Hi there.
Hiya. Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first, and then... my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there... Inside, it was like walking on... One false move, and you'd be wearing Jonah's
But then what? A key point of every fish story is a dramatic ending. Did you land the fish? Did it get away? Did someone get married or killed? People want to know how things turn out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Okay. The pirate hunter, and then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed inside. One false move. Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemies.
I think you've got a lock on it. You assemble the pieces very well. I think they'd appreciate your tales across the way at the fish shop.
Hello.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings. Have you? And don't be nervous thinking it's a test to see whether you've mastered the art. Even though that's just what...
The pirate hunter Morgan and then my ship was swallowed by a huge... Inside, it was like walking... One false move... Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemies.
That was a whopper of a story. You've clearly learned all there is to learn. I hereby declare you to be a chum grand master. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. That's a great honor. Is it all right if I take this flag with me?
That would be within your rights as a well-respected chum of the highest order.
Oh boy, this is gonna take a while.
Seriously?
Intermission.
Be sure to treat it nice. It doesn't need more holes than it's got already.
The holes of the three flags line up and show one exact location. I'll mark it with an X. Hi.
Hey, boy. Got a
warning.
You're in danger. A stocky little ghost lady found me out. She came here and roughed me up. Took away my gold.
Oh, no. Any idea?
Don't know. Can't afford to care. I know when I'm beat. I'm giving up on you. You ought to get out.
Thanks for the warning. See you around, Whitey.
Most likely.
This is certainly exciting.
Watch out below. I never throw out a good piece of parchment. This is really deep. I've already been diving for... I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able...
Darn it. Oh, blowfish!
Are we lying in wait? Or
I gotcha.
Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup.
Not done with my drink.
That was refreshing.
Hello.
Hey, how...
Oh, winner. Aye, that was an absolute ripper. I hereby declare you the winner. The blowfish is yours.
Good, so now I could use that. Blow it up, and then use that for air later as I'm going down. Yeah. Down
I
we
long
go.
for the day.
This is really deep. I've got to turn... My lungs are full of delicious air again.
Already used air, of course.
Looks like I've tracked you. Ooh, it's beautiful. Ooh, it's beautiful.
Oh, we destroyed it.
It's not my fault. They shouldn't have stuck the key in there so hard. I'm not superstitious, but I've seen one too many angry ghosts. I better split.
She mad. Meanwhile...
Did I ask you to give the prisoner a drink of water?
No, Captain, you did not. I was acting on my own initiative.
When I want initiative, I'll ask for it.
Of course, sir.
I need you to be a team player. And right now, the team is focused on one thing. The secret.
Hello,
yes.
puppet.
Sir.
What is it? Out with it!
Well, it's just that some of the crew have been talking.
Tell me already!
The feeling is that the secret is not really a team goal. It's been suggested that you think that securing the secret will help you to win over Elaine Marley, which, well, frankly, sounds kind of deluded. It's not realistic, sir.
You are not to mention Elaine in my presence, and do not presume to know what I am thinking.
Sorry, Captain. This'll be the last time I bring it up.
Yes, it will be.
Oh, dear.
Has Iron Rose been back to the...
She did come back for a bit, yeah. She was in a hurry, went below decks, then came...
Very... Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
She fed it to the ghost chicken. And we know what happens when we feed it. Yep.
This must be Whitey's stolen key. That's the last key. Voodoo shop, here I come.
Meanwhile...
Creepwood has all the keys?
That's right, Captain. Just recovered the last one.
Prepare to set sail for Melee Island immediately.
What about my spell? It's almost ready.
I'm sure I'll find some
Oh,
use
he
for
killed
it later.
Madison!
I'm afraid I can't say the same for you, however.
Aw, you're betraying me? I'm the one who does that. But I do respect talent in other people.
Oh, dear.
How come you're still here?
Not done.
Wow. It's cheesier than I imagined. Still beautiful.
And another key!
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I wasn't really thinking about the possibility of yet another lock. This seems like overkill. Well, there's no serial number. Maybe I can break it open. This is not a problem. The key is probably somewhere obvious.
3 points!
Uh-oh. Crap.
LeChuck, my old nemesis. Here we are again. Looks like this story ends the way it was always destined to end, with just you and me and the secret.
Not quite.
I don't suppose it'll do me any good to point out that you're cheating again.
I've underestimated your resourcefulness, Threepwood. But force always wins in the end. You should try it sometime.
Good luck opening that. It's well made. I tried everything I could think of for a whole minute, and I didn't make a dent in it.
Of course not. The secret can only be revealed in a ceremonial chamber located deep within the bowels
So back
of
to Monkey again!
Island.
That would have been nice to know ahead of time.
It pleases me to have you live with the knowledge of how close you were to having this before I took it from you. So, I've decided not to kill you right this minute. Outside that door, the deal is off. Don't even think about following me, and count to 100 before you leave the building.
100.
Guybrush!
What?
Whiteybones said she saw you come in. Are you all right?
No. I mean, yes, I'm fine.
Do you want to talk about it?
LeChuck has the secret, and he's headed for the bowels of Monkey Island.
The caverns underneath the big monkey head?
There's no time to lose. Let's talk on the way.
Beneath the monkey head.
That did seem like a better way to get here than making the potion. I'll definitely have to take notes next time.
Yes, I just hope it turns out to be worth all the effort.
Whatever. That was easy.
I'm not talking about the trip over. I mean all the work you've done leading up to it. Not to mention the trail of destruction you've left in your wake.
Oh, nonsense. Give me 12 examples.
I'm back.
If you meant to challenge me, you should have gone for a larger number. Odina told me an exciting story about what happened on Bermuda. Apparently, you managed to destroy a priceless traditional artifact and the government of an entire island in 5 minutes flat. That's quite impressive. Even for you.
Frankly, I think I did them a favor. That stuff with the contests was nutty. Traditions are great to have, but you shouldn't base your government on them.
I can't say that I disagree, but it wasn't really your choice to make.
Technically, yes it was, as dictated by tradition.
Odina also thinks you cheated on your algebra test and tried to poison her.
I was solving puzzles. These situations come up and there's only one way to work things out.
Is there?
Incidentally, I think you might also be royalty now, since you're married to me.
I thought something felt different this morning. How many is that now? 4? There's been some slight collateral damage to the environment. The mop tree. It was the last one left on Melee Island. And I have it on good authority that you had something to do with the earthquake as well.
But the earthquake was Captain Lila's fault. Nobody warned me it would happen. In retrospect, that was probably part of their plan.
Maybe that one only counts half then.
I can't always predict how these things will turn out.
Clearly not. Did you know the Museum of Pirate Lore has shut down?
You don't say.
2 of its prize exhibits went missing. Curiously, there was only one name in the guest book.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good museum anyway. The guy doesn't get his facts right.
Conrad Lee is a nice young man who tries hard, but he'll land on his feet. I hear he's going to open a training school for attack parrots.
Well, I hope he doesn't hold a grudge.
Herman Toothrot is also a little upset with you. He says you took his key and left him in a dark cave.
The magic sign only works with one person, and I didn't have any way to know that in advance.
Well, you'll be happy to know he made it out. I rescued him myself.
I am happy to know that. Thanks. remind me why we're talking about all this?
It's just, I'm worried that the secret can't possibly measure up to the effort and anticipation. What exactly are you expecting to find?
Understanding of the secret and of bigger things. Who are we? Why are we here?
Well, be careful what you wish for.
Nearly done.
Here we go. Just like old times. Are you ready for the caverns?
I remember them. There are mushrooms. Big ones.
Oh, Guybrush. Even in the caverns, probably only 80% of those are deadly poison.
How about I remove your liver so you don't have to worry about it?
Well, well. You go on ahead, sweetie. I'll catch up.
Somehow, in hell, I always knew there'd be mushrooms.
It's a bit late in the game for that. I'll need a key to open these.
Darn it, I'm sorry, Wally.
Hey, Wally. I wish I could get you out of those shackles.
You and me both.
If I had known.
Yeah, I've got to get the secret before LeChuck does.
Sure, run off. Wally
I'm
will
sorry,
be fine.
Wally. If I had known, I would have brought in the other key. I'm not going through all that again. I'm sorry, Wally. Really, I don't have the key with me. If I had known.
Flambe, you're awake.
Not for long. I'm just here to tell you that you are making a mistake. The Chuck's obsession consumes him like a frog swallowing a tarantula. You don't want to be there when he opens that chest.
Correct. I want to be there before he opens it.
Ugh, you two deserve each other.
Yeah, that's right. Run! I can't really see down there too well. There's a lot of lava. Okay, here goes.
Geronimo! Leap of faith.
LeChuck, I'm coming for you!
Ah! Damn you, Threepwood! I should have gotten rid of you the first 58 times I had the chance. You will never make it down here alive.
Just once, I want this to be... It looks like a piece of 8, but made of stone.
Ooh.
LeChuck, the secret will never be yours!
I hate solving puzzles more than I hate Threepwood!
The secret will never be yours!
Ah! Threepwood, won't you ever give up and just go home?
Once is a coincidence, twice is suspicious. Only the observant pirate will pass. Those epaulets deserve a room of their own. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's what. Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
All right, take care.
LeChuck, the secret is mine.
You really do suck at puzzles, don't you?
How are you still alive?
You will never have the secret.
I will soon have my revenge.
Then you will forever be cursed.
And you will never escape.
You will vanish with no tails.
No, I will return.
Secret is mine.
Third time be a charm, three-weed.
Next time, I keep my voice down. Only the bloodthirsty pirate will pass.
Bloodthirsty. Oh.
That didn't seem to do anything.
We're almost done. Let's. Anyone here want to guess what the secret is?
Wow.
One of the stone slabs from the altar seems to have fallen off during the rumbling. I don't want to close any more possible escape routes. There's some writing on. After 4 extra years, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After all I've been through, finding some limericks on a piece of stone. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met. Huh?
Wait, what?
I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm... Oh no.
Now,
Not
if you
yet.
guys remembered what happened in Monkey Island 2, the ending of that, well, it comes back full circle.
Glad you finally made it, kid.
What, Stan?
It's closing time and everyone wants to go home.
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
What do you mean it's closing time? I just got here.
No, I don't have time for this. I'm late for an important meeting. Take my keys and shut off all the lights before you leave.
Wait,
I'm
what?
not liable for anything that happens after closing time.
Guybrush, are you ready to go?
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
Nice twist adding in Madison, Trent, and Lila. The team up had me fooled for a while.
The secret is mine.
Each time I come here, Stan really ups the challenge, but it's still LeChuck 0, Guybrush Threepwood 6.
The secret is mine.
Dang, Stan makes LeChuck better every time.
The secret is mine.
Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until next time. That was disappointingly easy. I wonder what's going on. Interesting. I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt.
You're gonna get me out of here. I presume you want to tell us a story, but I can also tell, just by looking at you, that you're not ready for the likes of us.
How'd it go with Flair?
Let's just say I made my point.
I'm not sure where I am all of a sudden.
You're right here with me. But we shouldn't stick around too long.
I was just underground on Monkey Island, and now we're on Melee?
Things just go by in a blur sometimes when you're having fun, don't they?
I got the secret.
You finally did it. I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think about that. How did you get here before me?
You know I always try to stay a step ahead.
Have you done something new with your hair?
Got ruffled in the fight.
I like it. I'm ready to go.
Good. Me too.
Aww. Now you're really wondering, wait, what?
Dad, that was a silly ending, and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2 really silly.
That's different. We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're the one who said you can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
There isn't any one answer to what the secret is. It's not like a rock or a banana. It's like a story. It changes with time and the person telling it. Everyone you ask will have a different idea.
Mom, Dad won't tell me what the secret is.
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one. Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the docks and watch the galleon head out.
Yay!
I found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
Aww. So, yeah. The big question is, was it all fake? Is it all just made up in his head? Or is there still some truth behind it all? Especially that bit with Elaine saying she's found a map. Right into that ending, throws you right off. You're like, wait, what? But from what I've heard in interviews, Ron and Dave, they were considering doing a big final battle with LeChuck, but it was decided, no, it's not really needed. I mean, for one, they don't mention it, but I'm pretty sure you can't really top the one from Tales. But also, the way the story was going, it really wasn't needed at all. But I still think, though, this was still a fun game nonetheless. But does it close the door? In many ways, it does. But in other ways, it doesn't. You can still do new adventures. There's still time you could do in between the stuff with him telling his son and everything. And yeah, you could do that. Or you could have it be the two, he and Elaine are still having adventures. It was made very clear at the end they're still going to have adventures. And she said she found another map to him that's going to be a big adventure, which again throws into question this whole idea of, is this all make-believe? Is it all? And I don't, like I said, I don't think so. In my opinion, I don't think it is. Now, they got so many of the actors back, but I gotta say, Jess Harnell as LeChuck, he did a really good job without trying to ape Earl Bowen. And hey, Jennifer Hale was Queen Odina. Really interesting. Yeah, just look at all these different actors they continue to get. But yeah. Wait, he was Neil Druckmann has a cameo in this? Oh, there's the German cast. But yeah, just what would I rate? And you can see this is one of my favorite franchises because it's so funny, it's so fun, it's so clever. Even when you play it through multiple times, it doesn't fail at all. So yeah. Tell me what you guys think about it. I might do a video going over everything. I may not. But I want to know what you guys think. And would you guys consider getting these games? You can get them on Steam or on Good Old Games, GOG.com. And I still recommend doing them all. You guys saw what I did, yes, but it's still fun. And I'm pretty sure you guys didn't memorize everything. Oh, not done yet, Bianca. I'm not done yet, Bianca. Not yet. There is a post-credit sequence. Oh, never mind. I can skip right to it. Oh, or not. Oh, I will put the links in the description. There aren't any of them there. But yeah, that. Well, oh, let's take a look at this quickly. The scrap.
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time. Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ship. Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works, okay? It was the beginning of something magical. These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop. I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I. One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. The guy never gives up. The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me that LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture.
Guybrush, you're the one responsible for that.
I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine. I got eaten by a snake. I got buried alive. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. Things backfired on LeChuck, because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker. Things backfired. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scumbar handle the catering. It's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. This is the daisy we stomped on together. The wedding traditions are weird. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride. Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it? I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have trusted her less.
Aww.
I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread. These are from the time I found the secret of Monkey Island. I started my voyage at the Scum Bar, but right away I could tell it wasn't going to be like old times. The new pirate leaders were focused on sacking and pillaging, but plunder stats aren't everything. In some quarters, my reputation was a disadvantage. I learned more than I ever wanted to know about mops. I made the unusual decision to join LeChuck's crew as a way to get to Monkey Island. Serving on LeChuck's ship was an interesting experience. Gullet was my supervisor. Not a very pleasant guy. Pucher was really happy when I got her promoted to chef. I grew to like the crew. I forgot all about looking like a zombie and starting a mutiny and seizing the ship. My disguise held up great, right up until we were nearing Monkey Island, when it, there was a failure.
Yeah, you!
I got thrown off the ship, but that was okay. I'd gotten as far as I needed to. The actual return to Monkey Island was not what I expected. Everybody had a map, some more useful than others. Elaine and I rebuilt my old ship, the Sea Monkey, so we could sail back to Melee. I learned some deeply personal things about my nemesis, LeChuck. We all thought the secret would be on the island somewhere. The temporary pact I made with my enemies turned out to be about 5 minutes more temporary than I had hoped. It was a race to get to the secret first. I hunted down all 5 golden keys. I wonder if I was supposed to keep these. LeChuck teamed up with Madison, but that was never going to last. Madison was scheming to betray LeChuck. Lila was scheming to betray Madison and LeChuck. I'm not sure Trent ever thought very far ahead. Whitey Bones told me all about the golden keys. Elaine had a lot on her plate, but she was with me in the end. Carla handled earthquake relief as best she could under the circumstances. I broke Stan out of prison. Wally was kidnapped. The voodoo lady disappeared. I unseated the reigning queen to become the last queen of Bermuda. I visited Herman Toothrot in his cozy hermit cave. Elaine held off Flare Gory while I went into the monkey. It was a race. We chased LeChuck back to Monkey Island again, and I tracked him down. I found Wally. I made this mock-up of the final puzzle.
That's a reference to the old pirate code that was used to avoid, this was the old copyright stuff they used to do.
Someone had devised a series of themed pirate monkey puzzles to keep out the unworthy. Oh, shoot. I wonder when this fell out. Wait, what's this?
June 18th, 2020. Development won't start for another month or so, but we've been thinking about this for a while. It seems like a good time to jot down a few thoughts, and then stash them away as a sort of time capsule message to our future selves about what we're setting out to do with Return to Monkey Island. Who knows? We might learn something. Monkey Island has historically been a reflection of the lives of the people who made the game. The secret of Monkey Island was about a young person starting out to pursue an exciting new career. As designers in our 20s, that was what we all were. The sequel, LeChuck's Revenge, was in many ways about the difficulties of making a sequel, or at least about what one does immediately after something that felt like a great success, but which went unnoticed by most of the world at large. Many years, 20 later, after Guybrush had gone on a couple of adventures with other teams who had their own hopes and challenges, we set out to make Tales of Monkey Island as a story about trust. And it is. But what jumps out most for us is that it feels like a story about grown-ups. Because that's what we were. Many of us were in our 40s by then, with children and lives, and a lumpy ex-crust layer of experience. We are well into our 50s now. We've had lengthy careers, we've made a lot of games, but Monkey Island still defines us to a certain degree. Or at least in the minds of many, we are those guys who made that game a long time ago. And it feels like there's some unfinished business there. When the opportunity arose to come back to Monkey Island, we were pretty much on the same page as to what we wanted to do. Guybrush, like us, is older now, and he's had a long and reasonably successful career, but he is mostly associated with something that happened a long time ago, and that feels unfinished to him. The game is a goofy pirate adventure, the same as always, but also it's a story about trying to recapture the past, with all of its alleged useful strengths and glory. Guybrush will both succeed and fail at this. He will sort of get what he wants, but it won't be what he expected. I predict the same for us. Ron Gilbert and Dave Grossman. Not for the self, and note to self, get more paper for the rest of my adventures. So yeah, that's everything with Monkey Island now. Thank you guys so much for sticking around throughout all of this. I'll be going back to doing The Walking Dead after this, after which then I will start doing Spider-Man, the Spider-Man games. Until then, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. And I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.